Hey Virgo, let's see what's going on in your love life. This is a tarot love reading for Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus, and for any of you lovely cross-watchers dealing with a Virgo romantically. Now, please keep in mind, Virgo, it is a general reading, may or may not resonate, which is totally okay. You are more than welcome to take what works and leave the rest. Just a reminder that if you would like to get a personal reading, I do offer those through Etsy, and the link is in the description box below the video. So we're going to jump right into it today, Virgo, and we're going to see what could be coming toward you in love. I'm going to start it out today with a couple of oracle messages, and then we're going to pull some tarot. So please tell me what could be coming toward Virgo right now. First message coming out today says, make the effort. Great love is worth taking the steps that you're guided to take. Somebody could definitely be making the effort with you. Now, there's a couple of different ways we could look at this, Virgo. This could be somebody new who's coming in, making the effort to get to know you, showing up for you, expressing their interest, pursuing you, really just investing in getting to know you. Now, I also feel like this card in particular, when it shows up in a love reading, sometimes it can indicate that you've been dealing with a situation where maybe somebody has not been pulling their weight, maybe somebody has not been showing up for you in the way that you need, and now you're starting to see a shift in their behavior. They might be starting to realize that if they don't step it up, that they could lose you. So somebody could be trying to make up for bad behavior, a lack of effort. Let's see where it goes though. Tell me more about what could be coming toward Virgo right now. Ooh, true love. This is the romance of a lifetime. Oh, and we got my kitty cat Frankie there. So here's the thing, Virgo, there is a strong connection here. So this could be new love coming in, like I said, who's going to be pursuing you. But I also feel intuitively that somebody is having a little bit of a wake-up call where there may have been a little bit of a challenge, some sort of issue in your connection, a moment of uncertainty, but now they realize they don't want to lose you. Honestly, what I'm picking up on here is a situation where you've been dealing with a person who maybe got a little bit of cold feet and then backed off the relationship a little bit, but then looked in the mirror and said, why am I doing that? Like, why am I backing away from this connection with Virgo? So let's get one more card. Let's see where else this goes. Tell me more about what could be coming toward Virgo right now, please. Let's get one more. And then we've got retreat. It's time to disconnect from the world. Okay. That kind of fits with what I was saying a moment ago. It's kind of like somebody took a step back and thought about you and thought about the relationship and then realized that they actually do love you and they actually do want to make the effort. Now, the other way this could go is that maybe some of you have seen your person making the effort. I'm just looking at the order that the cards came out, Virgo. I mean, the other way this could go is that somebody was making an effort, telling you that you are their true love, and then they pulled it back. So I could also see it going that way. So it's interesting because I feel like one of two things is happening. Either you've been dealing with somebody who maybe pulled back, but has now had a huge wake-up call and wants to prove to you how much they love you, or somebody who was once putting in a lot of effort is now kind of retreating and pulling back from the connection, and you're left wondering, like, what exactly is going on here, okay? So here's what we're going to do for the rest of the reading today, Virgo. We're going to try to get to the bottom of what is happening. I want to look at this person. We're going to look at their overall energy, what they could be feeling, what actions they could be taking. I'm going to look at the same thing for you, and then we're going to look at the potential outcome so we can maybe get a sense of like which direction this could be going in. So tell me about this person who Virgo is involved with, please. Let's take a look at that. Oh, my goodness me. Seven of Swords. What is this? Cards literally came flying out. Queen of Wands. That is interesting, interesting, interesting. Okay. So these two cards literally came flying out, Virgo. Now, the Seven of Swords flew out first. That's a tricky energy. The Seven of Swords tends to be the thief of the tarot. The Seven of Swords tends to be somebody who is sneaking around, not being honest. And so I'm a little worried here that maybe somebody is putting on a bit of a show, Virgo. And the reason I'm saying that is because after the Seven of Swords, there's the Queen of Wands. So maybe some of you guys are dealing with a fire sign, a Leo, Aries, or a Sagittarius. But the Queen of Wands is like super confident. And so it's like they're masking something here. They're masking this Seven of Swords with this really confident Queen of Wands. And that kind of fits with what I was saying, where I was like, maybe for some of you, you've been with somebody, they're showing a lot of confidence about the connection, they've been making an effort, they've been telling you, you're my true love, I want to be with you, Virgo. But then it looks like there could be something else going on behind the scenes with that Seven of Swords that they're hiding from you, and maybe it's going to cause them to pull back, shut down, something like that. Tell me more about this person's energy right now, please. Queen of Swords, air energy, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. Okay. I'm getting smooth talker. The Queen of Swords is very good with her words. Don't worry about the gender, you guys, but like this is a person who's very good with their words. A little bit, yeah, like smooth talker kind of energy, can talk themselves out of anything. I feel like your person tells you a good story. I think they paint a good picture of the future. I don't know. Let's see what they're feeling. What could this person be feeling right now, please? Six of Cups. I'm going to tell you what came into my head, and you're not going to like it, Virgo, but I'm going to say it in case it's relevant. What came to mind immediately when I pulled this card was they're still thinking about an ex. Sorry to say it, Virgo. I'm sorry to say it, but that's what came to mind, okay? Six of Cups tends to indicate a connection to the past, and I'm looking at that Seven of Swords. I'm looking at the Six of Cups, Virgo, and I'm like, are they still secretly thinking about their ex? Do they still secretly have some sort of attachment here to the past that they're hiding from you? So on one hand, they're showing up in that confident Queen of Swords, Queen of Wands, smooth talking, kind of confident energy, telling you everything you want to hear. But secretly what they're feeling is that they're not over an ex. There's still an attachment there. Tell me more about what this person could be feeling. Six of Wands. Okay, this is a card of victory and success. I'm not really sure what to make of that. Tell me one more, please. Judgment, okay. That's about a big awakening. It's interesting. I'm going back and forth on this energy, Virgo, because now that we're looking at the Six of Wands and the Judgment, there's part of me that's like, maybe they have been thinking about an ex. I'm going to take you on a roller coaster ride today, Virgo. Maybe this is what you're going through. Maybe they've been thinking about an ex, pretending everything's okay, really hiding these secret feelings, not being honest with you. But then they have this epiphany, because that's what the Judgment is. It's like a big wake-up call, you guys. And it's about second chances and forgiveness. So I'm like, do they have this wake-up call where they realize they're kind of being a bit of a shithead because of this Six of Cups energy, where they're just with you, but also thinking about the past? Like, are they having a moment where they take a good hard look in the mirror and ask themselves what they're doing? Like, it's possible, you know, they ask for, like, it's kind of interesting because it's like, I think they're going to maybe come clean about something, and you're like, but what are you coming clean about? You know, because from your perspective, maybe things have been good. And then they're like, actually, it hasn't. Here's what's been going on. I'm getting a little bit of a confession type of energy as well. And as we saw, I mean, maybe things were good, but maybe recently they've been pulling back their energy a little bit with that retreat. Okay, let's look at what actions they're taking. Tell me about their actions, please. Three of Cups. Okay, I don't love that. I'm gonna tell you why. Three of Cups can often indicate a third-party situation, and I literally just said that I was picking up on them maybe still being attached to an ex and thinking about the past. So it's tough because I feel like your person is realizing they need to make a decision. They either need to fully commit to you, Virgo, and let go of the past, or they need to leave you and get back with the past. I think they realize they have to make a decision. I think it's tough though, because you're probably not fully aware of what's going on. Maybe you have like some suspicions, but you're not totally sure. Or for some of you, you might think everything's fine. And then all of a sudden your person comes to you and is like, I got to confess something. Like, I've been having a lot of doubts. I've been thinking a lot about my ex. I'm also getting the words secret rendezvous. Okay, Virgo, like, did they meet up with their ex? You know, like a clandestine meeting where they met up with the ex and then they didn't tell you, and now they're having this guilt and now they want to come clean, and you're like, I didn't even realize any of this stuff was going on. You have to tell me if this connects, Virgo. What other actions could they be taking? Ten of Wands. This is about emotional baggage. I definitely think that there's been a lot on their mind. I think there's been a lot that they haven't been saying to you. I think they've been holding a lot in, and they've really been doing a disservice to your relationship because on the one hand, as I've said, I think they've been telling you what you want to hear, confessing like their love, like, yeah, you're my true love, Virgo. I want to be with you. We're building this future together. But then they're really carrying this heavy emotional weight related to this third party situation. These cards are right beside each other, Virgo, and I think it's really getting to them. You know what I want to say? At least they have a conscience. I don't know, you guys. Like, I do think they're guilty. Like, I don't feel like they're doing this and just not thinking about your feelings. I think they're starting to have some guilt about this. Tell me more, please, about what actions they could be taking. Knight of Swords. They're definitely taking some sort of action here to move forward. My sense here, it's kind of flipped a little bit. At first I was like, what are they doing? Are they pulling back? I do think there is something maybe funny going on with a third party. Maybe there was a secret rendezvous, a clandestine meeting. You guys, like, if you watch my channel, Virgo, I don't use those terms often. I don't know if I've ever used the word rendezvous on my channel or clandestine, but like, that's what I'm getting. Like, I think something happened behind the scenes. You're probably not aware of it right now. And something about that meeting has made them realize they need to stop doing this. They need to stop sitting in this in-between where they're like kind of with you, but also kind of thinking about the ex. I feel like maybe there was a meeting that happened with their ex. And like, this could have been relatively benign. Like, I'm not saying anything like happened during the meeting, you know, like maybe they met up at a coffee shop and chatted, right? Still not cool if they're like hiding things from you, but like, it's not necessarily, you know, that they, you know, hooked up or something. I'm just saying, like, maybe, but it's not necessary. And so I think something about that point of contact, maybe it was even at like a secret text conversation or a secret phone call, where it's like your person now realizes like, this is really shitty actually. Like, this is not good. I'm with Virgo, but then I'm having these like secret calls with my ex, and like my heart is partly with my ex and my heart is partly with Virgo. I think they're going to put a stop to it. My intuition here is like, they're going to have a wake up call with that judgment and be like, I don't like the person that I'm seeing in the mirror. Like, it's interesting. I think they're going to have a tremendous amount of guilt about this, Virgo. And it's interesting because sometimes I do these readings and I see this kind of energy, but it's like the person doesn't really care because they're disconnecting. I actually think your person, after pulling back a little bit because of this third party situation, is going to have this wake up call and be like, I don't like this. This is not the kind of person I want to be. I've got this loving partner with Virgo and I'm messing it up because I'm holding on to this weird attachment with my ex. But what I think they're going to do after they have that realization is they're going to come clean. And that's where I think it might be very shocking or even confusing, especially if you've not really known what's been going on. And then all of a sudden they're like, yeah, you know, you probably think things have been really good, but I've been thinking about my ex for the last 6 months. We had a coffee meetup last week and here's everything that's been happening. You could be a little bit blindsided by a confession coming from this person. But I think they want to make it right with you. Because when I started this reading, I was like, are they going to get back with the ex or are they going to choose you? I think they want to be with you, but I think they're going to come clean and then you're going to have to decide what you want to do with this new information. Let's look at you. Tell me about Virgo. Good. Love that. First card coming out for you today is the High Priestess. This is a card about connecting with your intuition, okay? So I feel like the tarot is like, look, you don't even need to know anything else. Here's the thing. Trust your gut. What does your gut tell you? If this person is coming clean and you're finding out about this third party situation, does your gut tell you that they're being genuine? Does your gut tell you that they are apologetic and like it's a true apology, a genuine, authentic apology? Or do you feel like there's red flags? Do you still feel like there's something going on here? And you're like, I don't know, there's more to the picture. I'm not sure that I can trust them. What does your gut tell you, right? Tell me more, please, about Virgo. The Sun. I like that. You're getting some really strong energy here. So the Sun card is about happiness. It's about moving toward people, situations, and circumstances that bring us joy. And so I think part of what you're being encouraged to do here is think about what makes you happy. I don't think it's going to be easy for you to hear what this person has to say, but I don't think it means the relationship is over. Like this is, I think you could stay together. Like I don't think this is necessarily going to break you up. It could, but I don't think it has to. I think this is an issue that is painful, but could be worked through if both of you are motivated, right, to make the effort, okay? But I think you need to ask yourself, what's going to make me happy? Because a situation like this, to me, involves broken trust. If you find out they've been hiding something, remember, the first card showing up for this person was the Seven of Swords. Whenever we find out that our partner has been hiding something from us, we have to make a decision about, can I trust them again moving forward? I think that's going to be a big piece of the puzzle. Tell me more, please, about Virgo, the Devil. Yeah, you're not happy with this. It feels super toxic to you. You're not feeling good about what has happened. Obviously, why would you be? And I feel like the Devil card is you looking at it and being like, okay, this is unhealthy. This is not good for our relationship. Can we deal with this energy? Is it something that we can fix or not? Are you worried they're going to do it again? The Devil can be a little bit of a player, you guys. The Devil can be somebody who cheats and keeps their options open. So now that you know that this person was keeping their options open with this third party, I think it's introduced some doubt here about their ability to be faithful long term. Let's see what Virgo's feeling. Good. The Emperor. Be confident, my loves, okay? Be confident in what you deserve. Decide what you want to do here from a place of self-confidence and self-love and self-respect. Let me tell you, the Emperor doesn't take any shit, okay? The Emperor knows what they deserve, and they set healthy boundaries as well about what is okay and what is not okay. Tell me more about what Virgo could be feeling. Yes, Five of Wands, conflicted, right? This is, I feel kind of badly for you because, and I've seen this happen a lot in relationships, and I have experienced this at points in my love life as well, where you end up getting information where you're like, I would have never thought this person would have done that. But then you have to like figure out, what do I do with it? And it's complicated because usually you're with that person because you love them. And then you find out something that makes you feel not good about the relationship. And there's this inner conflict because on the one hand, you love them and you've invested in that connection. But on the other, they've now given you vital information about behavior that is not good. And then you wonder, are they going to do it again? Tell me more about what Virgo could be feeling. King of Swords. I like that, you guys. Here's how I think you're going to approach this, or maybe how you're being encouraged to approach it. Be very clear, first of all, because this is showing up in your feelings. Be very clear about how this has made you feel. Like, be very honest about how this has impacted you so they understand what has happened. And then I feel like with the King of Swords, it's like, ask all the questions you need to ask, Virgo, to understand the situation, right? I feel like the more questions you can ask, the more clarity you will get. Because like I said, I think it's going to go one of two ways. I think the more questions you ask, they might give you answers that make you feel better. Not better, because I think you're still going to be pissed about this, but like they might answer your questions in a way where you're like, okay, I'm not happy this happened, but I do feel like they're being honest. I'm throwing a lot of hard-hitting questions at them and they're answering it. And that might make you feel more inclined to stay with them in that scenario. Or what might happen alternatively is you're asking the hard questions with this King of Swords and they're fumbling. They're not giving you good answers and your gut is telling you like, I don't know if I'm getting the full picture. I'm not sure if they're telling me the whole truth. That also tells you something. So I think the way forward is by communicating first how their behavior impacted you, setting a standard about what you will and will not tolerate, and then asking questions to understand the situation and to help you see, like, are they genuinely remorseful? And do they have a plan to not do this ever again? Or are they giving you kind of vague, wishy-washy answers? And does your gut just kind of tell you there's more to the story? Tell me what actions Virgo could be taking right now, please. Nine of Cups. This is a wish fulfillment card. There's two things coming to mind. Again, I'm kind of getting the message of like, think about what's going to make you happy, but also make sure you're seeing the reality of the situation. The Nine of Cups can be about like dreams coming true. It's a little bit of a magical energy, but it's like, look at the reality, okay? Don't have magical thinking about this situation. Don't just see what you want to see. See the truth of what you're dealing with, and then make a decision from that place of having the truth and seeing the truth. Tell me what other actions Virgo is taking. King of Cups. Good. You're very in tune with your emotions, I think. I think your heart and your intuition are going to be really big guides here for you to decide what you want to do. You know, what does your heart tell you, right? What does your gut tell you? What do you want to do here? And you're going to make that decision, I think, from a very emotionally stable place with that King of Cups energy. Tell me more, please, about what actions Virgo could be taking. Justice. Interesting. Justice can show up when we feel like an injustice has been done to us, but like you're coming in and you want that apology, right? At a bare minimum, this person's going to have to apologize for what happened, but you definitely want justice here for what happened. There's a little bit of karma with this card, and you know, karma to me is like the universe will sort it out. Like you don't have to do anything. You just kind of have to trust that if somebody acts badly, like they're going to get their karma, right? I kind of feel like your person is already getting their karma though, in a weird way, Virgo. Like it's kind of funny because I don't like the behavior that I see coming through for them, but I do think they're having a wake up call and realizing it's really shitty and they need to change their behavior. I do see that. And I think that's their karma. I feel like the guilt has almost been like eating them alive. Okay, it's a little bit of that karma there for what they've done. So moment of truth, Virgo. Let's take a look and see what the potential outcome could be here. Two of Swords. That is indecision, being at a crossroads. I guess you guys are at this crossroads of your relationship. What happens next? Tell me more. So you get married. No, I don't know. Four of Wands. I'm going to pull one more card, you guys, and then we'll talk about it. The Empress. Kind of seems like you guys are going to get past it. If you're familiar with tarot, these are really nice cards generally in a love reading. I mean, the Four of Wands is the 11-11 card. It's about marriage, commitment. Empress is about, you know, being in love, maybe even starting a family because the Empress is pregnant. So what the outcome is suggesting to me here, and I kind of alluded to this before, the outcome is suggesting that there is a way to overcome this situation. I don't think it's necessarily the end of the road for your relationship, but I do think it has put you at a really big crossroads right now with that Two of Swords where this is going to have to be addressed, okay? You're going to need to, like I said a few minutes ago, take the blindfold off, see the truth of the situation, and then the two of you are going to have to like really hash it out and figure out what you want moving forward. If you're able to get past this, what comes next is the Four of Wands and the Empress, which I said is like commitment, you know? So I think there is a way forward through this situation. And that's kind of what my gut was saying. It's like, you know, I don't think this is good. And I think you're going to be very upset. I don't want to minimize that, Virgo, but I do feel that your person has a tremendous amount of guilt. They are coming clean, to give them a little bit of credit, you know? Like, I think they could have hid this and maybe you would have never even known, but they didn't do that. They chose to tell you. Like, there is a little bit of, you know, good faith here where they're trying to like make it up to you. Again, it's up to you to decide what you want to do. If you decide that what they have done to you is so terrible and you can't get past it, don't be with them, right? But I feel like when we're looking at the tarot, there is a pathway forward. And I go back to that King of Swords energy, which is about that really strong communication that's probably going to need to happen in order for the two of you to find your way forward, if that's what you ultimately want. But I do think that if you give your person a chance, they will make the effort to make it right. Okay? So that's what I see for you today, Virgo. If you enjoyed this reading, you know what to do. Give me a big thumbs up, hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell. If you would like to get a personal reading, I do offer those through Etsy, and the link is in the description box below the video. And of course, I wish you so much love and happiness, and we'll talk soon. Bye, guys.